they're going to have Joy on the red side.
Welcome to the jungle.
Okay, Granger, wow.
Oh. So
That's interesting.
It's too much to go Joy Harith.
Yeah.
It's too much magic damage.
They spread out the physicality. They do have the... I guess they also balance it out. They won't have all dive. They have dive and reach. So they have the range already locked in. Now it's a Hayabusa. It's really Joy Hayabusa now.
Yep.
And then they pick up a Hilda for...
Flap.
This
is the Mobile Masters meta right here.
Yeah.
Running it back.
But down rush. See how it's going to go. But it's a high loss this time around, so this might be a little bit of a slower paced game that we see. They take out the Harith, so in terms of the gold laner, it's going to be a little bit more close range.
Yeah, TNC's going to ban the Moskov here.
I wonder if Marco's going to consider a Clint. Because Clint has buffed up, and when it comes to like the deep pocket of Marco, Clint is as usual one of his go-to. Hey, you know what? Why not?
Yeah, it was him and Kelra
Yeah.
who made Clint's work in the recent times here in MPL Philippines.
Yeah. Because I think if Falcons bans out a diving EXP laner so that they don't have a lot of options for instantly accessing the back line, or a roamer, just like a Cho, that would be good, then they should be locked in for a Clint option. Not to say that they'll fully lock it in, because you still have the possibility of just going carry, Moskov, oh, never mind, it was already banned out by TNC, good call.
Yep.
Because of the adjustments to gold laners now, hell, even Nathan could be viable. Again, as long as they don't have that easy backline dive alongside the Joy. If it's just the Joy, then you could go for a little bit of a slower, not so mobile gold laner.
I wouldn't say, I would say Ixia.
Like an Ixia?
That's a little too much.
A little bit.
Franco
Just a
ban.
little bit.
Maybe Beatrix.
Maybe.
Safer.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we haven't seen the Beatrix yet, actually.
Hell, they can go Novatrix if they want to.
Oh.
Because they already have a good source of... they have crowd control from the Badar and the Hilda. The extra opened up hitbox is going to be make things easier for the Badang and Hilda, actually, to be able to hurt more, deal more damage. Even the Hayabusa to spread out.
Ooh, Selena.
We don't know where the Selena's going, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's either roam or mid.
I would assume Lancia, like maybe Lancia though, right?
I think.
But he always played a Selena too.
He has, yeah.
I'm banking on... Oh, wait, no. You know what? If we'll acknowledge like just the current meta trends lately, probably Lancing.
Yeah, most likely 70%, 80% Lancing.
Yeah. Because even at this point, as long as you don't have anything super tough against it, you could even go Kufra if you're Yaoi.
So then even for Team Falcons here,
They took out the Franco. Strong pickoff. They could just go Jawhead, honestly.
Joy's banned out, sir.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Ooh. No, Roamer? You're talking about Roamers?
Oh, yeah, they already have that too. Oh.
oh, they go the Novaria. Novaria Clint?
It's not a Novatrix. It's half of each of what we asked for.
Come on, do the line, Renmar.
Nope. Not this one. Clint is 0%.
There's no, you're not even going to yeehaw?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Or maybe not ever. I don't know. The last sponsor readout, I feel like, has changed me
You're a changed man.
considerably for the
It's a canon
next few
event,
months.
Joseph.
Oh, man. Every time the Clint used to get picked up seasons ago, he'd be the first one to be like, it's hard.
Not even a yeehaw, sir.
I don't even remember who I was back then.
Not even a yeehaw. Last pick for TNC.
Whoa! Ouch! Oh, this is tough.
I reckon this is a Roam Gwyn,
Yeah.
mid Selena, XP lane Hylos.
Their biggest enemy right now is Radiant Armor. That's a lot of magic damage, but it's also strong. Very annoying to deal with Selena and the Guinevere together. I could see a world wherein Falcons won't even be able to position. Like, it could just be a snowball by TNC because they just keep getting locked down, all that. But that's considering if the team fight goes good for them. Because again, there's the margin of error for this lineup of TNC is also quite big. While for Falcons, it's a little bit easier for them to make their lineup work. But if TNC hits their conditions right, then Falcons is going to struggle.
I love the respect that Few brought out to the amount of CC TNC have. Purify on a Novaria is key, especially against that Selena.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to have to definitely go ahead and do that. Also, I mean, still going to have to keep the eyes on Pandora here,
Welcome
too.
to Mobile
If he's able to go ahead
Legends.
and utilize this Badang pick in that roam now, too. So we jump into it. Game number 2 right now. It's match point for TNC. Will they be able to sweep their one of their first top 4 teams, Team Falcons here?
Okay. Excited to see how this Clint is gonna build the emblems. It is, all right, Thrill, Weapons Master, and the Assassin emblem too. So yeah, that's actually really good for Clint right now because of the adjustments to him. His mid-game power spike is absolutely busted. Item prioritization is where I'm gonna be also looking at for Super Marco. By the way, Few able to steal away the Litho Wanderer with his Star Shatter.
Oh, forcing out a flicker from Yowie. In comes flapteezy with the assist.
Yeah, and this is what Falcons are gonna need to ask from flapteezy more of, is they need to get the Hilda out and active in the center of the map more often.
Oh, no.
Again, stolen
Marco
by Few.
Gets caught out. No. Few is hitting all the cues, but Marco almost got murdered there.
Yeah. Good thing Marco was able to force that flicker out, because if I'm Few, I was like, come on, man, I already got the crap going for you, and you're going to die. But at least he was able to get away. But now without a flicker, so TNC Pro Team are making further rotation down bottom, and the Falcons need to help Marco out.
What were you saying about that? You need that flap to be out of the lane a little bit. Oh, no, hold on.
Oh, no. They're collapsing onto Marco. Oh. They almost marked the boy, and they do eventually. They trade up for Yowie, though. And here comes the rest of them. Few gets that gold cart.
He's getting a whole lot here.
Yeah, getting a lot of money. He's
From down under, man.
He is hitting all the skill shots at the right time. But Falcons should be able to get this turtle, considering that TNC Pro Team spent a lot of time in the bottom lane, so it's going to be a trade. But you see Lancey still pressuring Super Marco in lane, who still has yet to get a flicker. Ooh. Falcons, I feel like they need to send some more bodies down bottom after this turtle.
Yeah, they're going to have to. So turtle secured, though, for Team Falcons. Super Marco will get the help he's looking for now, though. Also, just a couple more here. They'll have that level 4, but Flap
coming in. Got 3 on his tail. Glorious pathway here by Lord JM. Flap does flicker out of the way. Survives that ambush. In comes the rest of them. All right, Astral Echoes just used to check. 3 members spotted.
All right. You see TNC Pro Team, even though they are getting some wins, they're also respecting the hell out of the Astral Echo. Okay, Kyle TZ had to delay it a bit.
Oh! Pandora catches Lancey. How'd that happen?
Oh, well,
Not even with a flicker. What?
Yeah, that was just straight up fist break, fist crack, everything in between.
That was all natural.
Yeah.
And Lancey had flicker, right? Like, he just got caught?
Yeah, that was a natty pick off by Pandora.
That was a natural pickoff.
No gear.
No gear needed. Just going for it, get a victory out of it, and build up a very minor lead right now. Nothing too crazy here. You can see that, though, in the mid lane, a lot of that little extra gold early on.
Oh, Yowie!
Oh, no.
And there's the Astral Echo, the answer back. They do fail to take down Marco eventually. Lancey does. And there's a full-on combo from Pandora. flapteezy dropping down very low. Unable to finish the job. In comes Pandora once more. Another one. In comes flapteezy. Coming through. Doesn't commit the ult just yet. Shadow kill on the docket. Yowie just backs off Kyle TZ. He says, let's play the long game, gentlemen. Going for the steal here. Uses retribution, though.
Yeah, he's going to go for this. We'll see if Zyna is actually able to pull it off. Turtle's coming up here in just a second, too.
Yeah.
So he's going to lose his buff. Wow, Team Falcons really extended team fight there in the mid lane.
Yeah, not a lot of extra magic power on this Novaria just yet, but he's already hurting. So imagine what it's going to feel like once the magic power items and the extra magic power starts coming in for this Novaria. Meanwhile, it's been tough for Super Marco. He has 2 kills, but yeah, he's getting checked really well by Lancey.
Astral Echo spots 2, zoning out Lord JM and Yowie. Another free turtle to Falcons.
Okay, turtle to secure it here for Team Falcons. Slow and steady for them as they're building into this game, so we'll have to see. That hurts.
That was 1,000 and a little bit of change.
He doesn't even have anything except the glowing wand, man.
Yeah, and when we saw it hurt earlier, he didn't have a full item, he just had components. So this Novaria, I think once the mid game hits, again, it's going to be devastating for the ability of TNC Pro Team to position well, because Few can just toss out Abyssal Arrows, Star Shatters, and be able to send TNC back.
Whoop.
Oh no,
Look at this. Lancey almost caught the business end of Kyle TZ's blade. Zyda with the free push here. And that's a dent that TNC put on the map the first turn of the game.
Yeah, Few actually got to delay the Lancey recall by just a bit because Lancey almost got hit by the Star Shatter.
Even forced a flicker.
Yeah, forced a flicker too, had to reposition. So now let's see if things will go better for Super Marco when the big team fight breaks out. Because so far, again, he's been getting checked very well by Yawi, who's committing spatial migration flickers so that he can actually land into Super Marco. So just when you think that his second skill is going to be short, his knock-up, he'll be able to connect it with a flicker. He's doing it like a Jeet Kune Do flicker combo, as if it was a Cho.
Yeah, I'm wondering too how, especially later on in the game, how that's going to play a part. This lineup that TNC brought to this game, they have so much crowd control available to them, but they also, you know, they can land arrows, they can go ahead and land those spatial migrations with Yawi here, and that should maybe make it a little bit easier now for the Granger, for Benny Cutie. Oh,
whoop! They do find one. And they pop him. Pandora didn't even get to respond. Change CC from TNC.
Yeah, I thought he'd be able to pop up something to stop and buy time, but I think he just decided to accept his fate there instead of forcing any abilities out of himself.
Again, that's what I was talking about. The amount of crowd control that this lineup gives TNC is going to be kind of hectic to deal with. This turtle's going to be for the fighting, though.
Oh, looking for those free double shots. Super Marco misses the mark. TNC retreating. Final turtle goes over to the Phoenix Army.
If Few had a lightning truncheon, there's actually a chance he would have stolen that turtle away. Good thing Zyda was able to retribution it. But yeah, that Star Shatter hit, not the turtle, but whoever was in front of that turtle. So let's see if lightning truncheon is going to be the next item. So far with the item build, looks like it will be for Few.
He's going to be pumping out even more damage. So even though they lose that turtle there, again, I think it's just Team Falcons playing a little bit slower with this kind of lineup that they have. Yeah, and as you mentioned, especially with the Clint, man, you know, at some point in the game, he starts to really get that power spike. Here's the Endless Battle being picked up. So he's got the two big items already, Blade of Hefties and that Endless Battle. Oh, again, Yawi.
Catches one. It's Pandora once more. No, it's Flapteezy. Does go ahead and entertain Zyda.
Wow.
Kyle Teezy goes to the back line, threatening a kill on a Benny and Yawi. They're sent home. All the more for Falcons to go for this push. Lord JM catches a few beads. Marco catches an arrow himself, and look at the back line, the flicker and the punch! Zyda up against a rock in a hard place. Catches an arrow on the way out, but amazing synchronized attacks by Falcons.
Absolutely athletic. Again, flicker, plus the combo with the fist break. Fist crack, excuse me. Yeah, no, fist break. For Pandora to be able to get that kill onto Zyda, and now this opens up the map even more for Falcons.
I remember in the Smart Ping test, Pandora did say, "Look at me, Marco, look at me. Attention to detail, you and me were like this." He said that.
He said it in English. And, you know, I was wondering how he would go ahead and play this Badang, especially in the roam. And, yeah, I like that you mentioned it, Renmar. That was very athletic. That was an athletic flicker to be able to make it that play.
Oh, there's a
and
trunch.
so, again, they'll go ahead and set things up. That is the Lightning Trunch now locked in for Few.
Oh, here comes the Falcons. A feint coming through. 5 members caught out. And look at the damage dropped in. And it looks like TNC are thinking twice. Lord JM dropping the Glorious Pathway, running through, getting punched in. Gets hit by the power of wildness. In comes Pandora and the shadow kill. Yawi bites it. That's a man down for TNC. Green light go for Falcons to take the Lord.
Yeah. 2 things happened there that was bad for TNC Pro Team. Number 1, the Abyssal Arrow of Lancey that it looked like it was going to hit a member of Falcons for them to initiate properly, actually hit the Golem. And, of course, with Pandora able to clap back right away, able to get that fist break, fist crack combo in to stop the initiation of TNC Pro Team.
Another Astral Echo reveals every single member of TNC left on the map.
Man,
That's ruinous.
Yeah, it's providing so much vision to them that it seems like TNC doesn't really have much space to move around the map, their own side of the jungle.
Novaria also just recently got buffed. That's why we're seeing all these Astral Echoes come out wanton.
Yeah, faster cooldown on the ultimate, alongside the better scaling with magic power for the Star Shatter. And Few just looks like he's so happy right now. He is quite unreachable by TNC Pro Team. He can do everything that he needs to do as this Novaria. and not risk himself. Now with the Lightning Trojan 2, again, the adjustment to that is that the resonate ability of it now is no longer limited to just bouncing to 3 targets. Now it can just bounce all over the place.
It's uncapped, right? Like,
it's uncapped.
Yeah, uncapped.
You get a resonance. You get a resonance.
Everyone gets a resonance.
Well, at that point, once again, the push is going to help them too. Just they don't have an answer to really get to few. And as you pointed out in the beginning of the game, Renmar, the fact that he's also even got the Purify just makes it that much more difficult for TNC to actually deal with that. So it's better if they just focus on who can they get. Well, maybe the easier one's going to be Super Marco later on, if they can actually catch him.
Oh,
Do the
Falcons
angle of you. Wow.
catches
Oh, no.
3, make that 2, and all lanes, holy defenses have been popped.
Yeah, that resonate change is so crazy. Once it hits, there's just a bunch of little 25s and 36s just keep popping up.
Just numbers everywhere.
That's a Lightning Trojan change for you. It's little damage, but it's still damage at the end of the day.
And it still adds up. Again, Zyda's not going to see his buff. That's taken again from him. And you can see these decisions that Team Falcons are making across the map are starting to compound already. You're looking at almost a 7,000 lead for them and a whole lot of space advantage too. So we take a glimpse here at the itemization for TNC. How do they get back into this game? It seems like they're trying to do the same thing, play around Yawi, try to play around an arrow maybe, but nonetheless, it doesn't seem to be enough.
Yeah, there's a considerable lead between the Clint and the Granger, but the Granger does have the core items locked in. However, because of the lead of Falcons, he'll need a 4th one to really be dealing a good amount of damage up against Falcons. However, I think one of the biggest problems, not just the damage, is the front line sustainability of the Hylos and the Guinevere together. Guinevere is quite pick-offy. You could block something with the clone after using the spatial migration of the Guinevere, but that's it. Only has an anti-Karas, no full build magic defense item just yet.
Look at Yawi, goes for the conceal. What's he thinking?
No.
Pandora spots him. That undoes the work that Yawi got making ground.
Not only that, but even with the, again, the vision provided with this Novaria, you know, he was able to spot out the multiple members too from TNC. So that's why it's so difficult when you're sitting here watching TNC. It's so difficult for them to actually look for an opening. And that's also where just Novaria plays a big part in being a thorn in the side of TNC right now.
Yeah, after Athena's shield on the Hylos and the Guinevere, we're gonna need to start seeing some blade armors on the side of TNC Pro Team.
All right. Few repositioning, picking up that lantern. So, gentlemen, expect more numbers to pop up from out of nowhere. As a few engages. Yawi
he
comes through, flickers, misses. Flapped easy, looking to recuperate and reposition. Ben Cutie spotted all the way to the back line. Punished by Pandora. Zyda killed a few. Look at Zyda. Finally, someone found Few. Pandora falls. Oh, the clapback from TNC is more than real. Marco and Kyle TZ left. Suddenly.
Oh, Kyle!
Oh, no. Lancey misses. Walks away. The rest of Falcons can't clap back. It's just Marco left. That is ruinous. The Phoenix Army rises.
Zyda with the turnaround. Just when you thought TNC were out, the joy was left unchecked. They couldn't even get Benny, and Benny was the first heroes to receive the initial salvo from Pandora and Few. They only got Yawi, but TNC got everything else.
I can't believe Yawi actually made that happen. I mean, at first, like, yeah, he got caught, but... And then Team Falcons knowing, hey, we got a great lead. They forget to keep an eye on the back line, especially with a Joy across from them in the hands of Zyda.
There's nothing Few could have done to Zyda. The Purify would do nothing. Literally, he folds.
Yeah, that's the only time where he wishes he had a flicker in this game.
Well, still, they have some ground to cover here for TNC. The Lord is going to be making its way top side. They can play around this. They did diminish about 5,000 gold off the lead that Team Falcons had, but they're not out of the woods yet. They're going to have to deal with this. They're still working on some of these turrets. They're going to walk in, hopefully, with this Lord to get some more space to work with. That's a Divine Glaive now picked up, too, for Zyda. So if he does that again, if he's able to get to the back line, whether it's Few, whether it's Super Marco, he's going to be able to melt someone down. Oh, they got to watch out for these arrows, man.
Few caught.
Yawi.
Good 5-second one. Yawi comes through. Looking for the punish. Glorious pathway by Lord J. I'm looking at Kyle TZ. goes in, forces a Winter Crown, Shadow kill already. Oh, he
Kyle.
does survive still. Kyle TZ very low. Zyda almost caught him. Zyda might. Oh, Pandora displaces him. The answer back. The Shuriken.
He lives.
The shadows.
Yowie.
Kyle TZ gets to go back. The Requiem by Yowie. Flap TZ falls. Another kill served up to Benicudi. An arrow thrown out by Lancey. TNC are making the calls, taking heads,
Oh my goodness.
taking shots, and making ground. It's red.
TNC now, for one of the first moments in literally, 8 minutes, has a very minor lead, or at least diminished the gold lead that Team Falcons held on to for so long in this game.
Lancey's Abyssal Arrows have been clutch. One of the biggest reasons why TNC Pro Team won that engagement up top when Yowie started things off in an attempt to take down Few, who didn't even need to use the Purify. One thing happened. That delayed Few using the Astral Echo. It was Lancey hitting a max range Abyssal Arrow that stunned Few for a long time. That meant that the Astral Echo that Falcons needed in that engagement was delayed to a point where once Few was finally able to use it, Falcons was already on the run.
Again, you can see the Lord advantage here for TNC. They got a whole lot off of that. And that is enough to go ahead and bring them at least back in fighting form for the next Lord. I asked the question earlier on when they were down by thousands and thousands of gold, what do they need to do to get back into this game? Renmar pointed out that they were down itemization-wise as well, even between the gold laners, but now Benicuti's in a much better position, even the stacks-wise. And again, it's these Abyssal Arrows that they really have to watch out for. Not only that, but constantly where is Yowie jumping up to get a setup, because sometime that might just be a feint in itself that Team Falcons has to watch out for. And if Pandora, for example, pulls the trigger on Yowie, they got to watch out for what's coming from the back angles here.
Flap Easy catches an arrow. Lord JM playing Patsy as well. This is looking dangerous. Again, Yowie does have a flicker. Keep your eyes on him.
Super Marco also can't get the team fighting flow that he wants. He wants a slow front to back, but there's so many jumps, dives, dashes that TNC Pro Team is showing that Super Marco can't land the combinations of damage over and over again. By the time he feels like, okay, I'm finally in position, it's high noon, everyone's already in other places anymore, and Super Marco keeps missing out on amazing deals.
And that's exactly what Falcons needs. They need to hear that line. We need to hear that line. They need to get the combo. Astral Echoes into double shots. Astral Echoes into grenade bombardments. We haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, we haven't been able to. And part of it also is you have to keep in mind, too, that TNC, if they want to go for that back line, if that's Super Marco or a Few, that's where also the Glorious Pathway really helps out. Keep an eye on Yowie.
Very light-esque maneuvers by Yowie. He found the back line.
He got spotted.
Kyle TZ catches him. Lord James with the Glorious Pathway.
Wow.
Kyle TZ gets picked off. And now the rest of Falcons are retreating. They're clapping back.
Bang!
Marco gets taken out. Immortality on Few popped off as well. His winner crown spent in. A winner crown on Lancey as well. 1 for 2. That's way too much effort put in by TNC, but they got what they wanted, 2 cores.
Lancey went in.
Lancey went in a little bit too deep, outplayed a little bit there at the end, but let's not take it away from Yowie. Yowie, what a play, but Falcons are still contesting this.
All right, Astral Echo spots 4. Yowie coming in, Pandora catches a punch. Not enough here. Lord James drops the Glorious Pathway, looking to punish. Lord still standing. Benicudi takes out Pandora. Lord gonna follow up next. Few from the west here, unable to find that flank.
Right now, TNC is rising even higher. Now with another Lord in their hands. Control on this part of the game, almost the 20-minute mark, and we'll be looking to march towards the base of Team Falcons, getting 1 step closer. This is that Lord that we were talking about, gentlemen, the 18+ minute mark. It's still at 100%, isn't it?
The writing is on the wall. TNC would rather not be a statistic, the first team to lose after getting an evolved Lord.
Yeah, with another conceal. Can he do it again? Another hero play. But with the Lord marching in, you don't need heroics. You just need good, fundamental MLBB. Target the heroes, whittle them one by one, and get the W. Can TNC get the W against Team Falcons?
Okay, Lord's going to make its way a little bit of health on both these top and mid turrets as the wave will push in on the top. Lord takes out the turret. Mid lane's going to be cleared out by Kyle.
And pick up on the Zyda one-on-one. Astral Echoes exposing all of them, putting them down very low. The Glorious Pathway set in by Lord JM, forcing them back. Pops revitalized for good measure. How?
Wow.
Where did Falcons find that?
Well, Kyle Teasy. Kyle freaking Teasy, man. If you just need someone, anyone to do something for you, count on a phenom to turn things around. We saw a phenomenal play by Yawi. Now we saw a phenomenal play by Kyle Teasy. And Falcons have pushed straight closer to the base of TNC Pro Team after just taking away the joy.
Oh no.
Astral Echo off an angle will allow TNC to just go so close to that inhibitor down bottom. And now Falcons find it.
Wow, I'm so surprised that one little catch from Kyle Teasy was able to go ahead and basically just stop that. They've got time till this Lord is up. It's going to be another team fight now, full force on both ends, and you've got some more immortalities for both teams. Let's take a look at the items before this big Lord fight comes up.
Everyone's got stacks. They got all the items they need. Still not fully locked in yet for the two roamers, but immortality is already for both of them. Already up to an Oracle, actually, is Pandora. He had to delay his Oracle take. He actually went Thunderbelt, Athena's. Oracle was the 4th item, so this is the order that he decided to go in. And now we're gonna start seeing all the combos and the annoying plays. Can he do it one more time? Can Yawi, who found that play earlier that solidified a big TNC lead, can he find it one more time?
Oh, I think Fu's gonna check.
He's gonna check.
Throws one over and activates the magic sentry.
Oh, no.
Tristan Cabrera spotted. Forced to back out. Astral Echoes catches him. Here comes Flapteasy.
They want Yawi.
Looking for him. Puts out all of it. Trying to pop that. All right, does not get the ult off. Yawi conceals away.
Oh, he does, but he also loses the flicker, so he doesn't have that to help with the initiation. So that's crucial, though.
Yeah. Will Falcon splits it? Will they rush it, knowing that they have the man advantage? Or are they just gonna go for the blitz take?
They only have the man advantage for so long.
Zyda.
Yawi already part of the fight. Hazard Immortal Lethality back on. Flapteasy man-to-man defense against Lord JM. Zyda off to the side here. Still needs to pop his electrifying beats of that wave. Yawi catches one. Kyle Teasy comes through the back line.
Wind of Nature.
Forcing Wind of Nature on Benny Cutie, the Glorious Pathway, helping the rest of TNC relocate. Lancey very low. Flapteasy wailing away at him. In comes Yawi.
Pandora.
Drops Flapteasy up. Lord JM gets taken out here. Kyle Teasy gets a slash.
Oh, they couldn't even kill Flap. Flap had multiple bodies just focused on him, so they lose Lord JM. Now TNC has no choice but to go ahead and defend now.
The Phoenix Army has to repair this wave down bottom, and the rest of the Falcons stay here in the pit. Yawi pushed back and away by Flapteasy. Benny Cutie staying in that bush. Arrow thrown out by Lancey. Lord secured by Falcons, and the fight pops immortality on Flapteasy. In comes the rest of them. Astral Echo with a hero ult. Catches 2 forces, a couple of winner crowns. Yawi still up. Marco in the crossfires. Yawi gets taken out. Marco double shot. Flicker forward. Looking for a fight here. Popping that immortality on Zyda. Kyle Teasy gets his spot. Down goes Zyda. Double kill for the body. Triple kill for the bulletproof. Benny Cutie left to defend.
Oh no, it just fell apart for TNC in that team fight there.
Marco finally got the fight that he wanted. Yeehaw! It's finally high noon.
Woo, there we go. That's what I was looking for. That Lord is a beefy one coming down the bottom lane. It's Lord JM and Benny Cutie as they have to deal with this push in.
2 defending against 4, plus a Lord marching in. Lord JM gets caught by a shadow kill, and that's it. Falcons wailing away at the base. We're going to game 3. We're going to game 3.
Game 3 upon us once again in our second series of the day. Team Falcons will even out the series against TNC. It looks so close.
So good. It's just so good. There's so many claims, so many names you can toss out, but it's clear